Welcome to Trojan TV. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Hunter.
Hey, are we in the right studio?
Yeah, we just got new renovations. This is Trojan TV 3.0.
Awesome.
Our new set is amazing and will allow us to produce more Trojan TVs for you to catch up on all the latest EMS news.
Speaking of news, let's get into this week's important announcements. Have you been watching boys basketball live on our Trojan TV YouTube channel? Check out some of our coverage from Monday night's spectacular matchup between East Gold versus Black teams.
Passes. 10 seconds left. Ryan Royston, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to double overtime. All right, guys, it's just going to come down to whichever team can get lucky and make a shot. Tell your friends to watch. This game's insane. Here we go. He missed it. He missed it. But he nearly loses control. Ryan Royston with the steal. The Blue would have won. Guys, it's sudden death. Whoever scores next will win. And this has been an amazing game. The teams are right now in a huddle. Sudden death. All right, so they're coming back out. And I just can't believe this. This is incredible. This game is ridiculous. Ryan Royston with the inbound. I guess Black has a huge advantage. All they need to do is score. They need to get an inbound. George Goldkuhl with the inbound. All right, goes number 1. Look out, can't do it! No! That's Cade! He misses! Oh, and they foul Cade! They foul Cade! He's going to the line! He's going to the line. Cade is going to the line with the opportunity to win the entire game. Look, this is incredible. All right. All he has to do is make one shot. Are they in the double boards? No. Alright, so all he has to do, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If there was ever a pressure moment, it was this. He misses! Ryan McComb with the rebound! My time. Ryan, come on, you gotta get 1 point. Get 1 point. All right, Ryan Royston inbounds it to George Goldkuhl. As this pressure is real. And George Goldkuhl wins the game. Black wins 39-37 after double overtime and sudden death. What a fantastic game. Now we're gonna get some interviews with some of the players that just played in this fantastic battle, frankly. It was a fight to the death. It was incredible. Get this set up. Okay, I'm here with George Goldkuhl, the person that made that shot that ended the game and gave the game to the Black team. So George, how did it feel making that shot and delivering in this huge rivalry game?
Felt really good. I needed to beat them because I just had to. I wasn't having a great first part of the game, but my second part was fun and finished well.
It certainly was great. Good job, George. All right. That was George Goldkuhl, the winner essentially of that game. Won it for the Black team, 38-36, and double overtime, sudden death. It was the closest game you could even imagine. I just want to thank you for watching one more time. This is Henry Hushke with Trojan TV, signing out.
As you can see, our live stream crew is working hard to bring you the best coverage of EMS sports. If you aren't able to watch live, you can catch the games on demand on our Trojan TV East YouTube channel. Time is running out to order your book. The deadline is December 31st, and you can save $12 by buying it ahead. If you wait until the spring, there will be very few copies, and the cost will be $40. So be sure to order it fast so you can have a guaranteed copy. For the week Mead Metrics, the 7th grade Alpha is in lead overall, and in most A's and B's and perfect attendance. Remember that your house could be the next winner of the trophies at the end of the quarter. So be sure to get to class on time, be prepared, and try your best. There is a new face at East. To find out more about Ms. Podsed, here's Mackenzie and Willa.
As you know, Mrs. Lucka leaving has affected us all, but recently the EMS staff has hired a new counselor for our school.
We definitely needed a counselor, and so once we found out that this was going to take place, we had the position posted, we set up interviews, we interviewed candidates, and then we selected someone.
A committee of 6 EMS staff chose Mrs. Podsed from a pool of candidates.
And so to have the staff input to say, hey, this is somebody we think will really work well with our students, they were a really important part of the process in selecting the right person for this job.
Andrea Podsed, a former Westside counselor, has been hired to fill the vacancy.
Well, I have to say the kids have been fantastic. All the students have been wonderful that I've met so far, and I've been working towards being a full-time counselor for a few years now, and I was at Central High School and West Senior High, and now I'm here at East, so it's been kind of a long journey, but it's great to have kind of my dreams achieved.
Mrs. Podsed hit the ground running by starting to counsel 940 students mid-year.
It's a little crazy. It's been pretty hectic and just kind of catching up on some stuff, but we've got a really good administrative team here who has been really supportive and has been kind of working together to tackle different things and make sure that all the students are taken care of. So it's been crazy and busy, but it's been a really good transition.
This has been Will and Mackenzie reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. Some important dates to mark on your calendars include cookie dough order pickup on December 20th. Please plan for how you will get your boxes home. Also, holiday break begins after a full day of school, Thursday, December 22nd, and school resumes January 3rd. 8th graders, you may still apply to go on the 2017 Washington, D.C. trip. Approval will be based upon application, teacher recommendation, grades, and behavior. To apply, visit the announcements tab on the website, the link, where you can find all the details. NWEA testing will continue into next week. Be sure to get a good night's sleep, eat a healthy breakfast, and bring a charged laptop every day. And for this week's Classroom Spotlight, Gabe and Colin caught up with Mrs. Unger's class who are looking at NWEA data.
You're probably going to be a never or sometime.
For this week's Classroom Spotlight, we caught up with Miss Unger's class. They have been learning about NWEA.
They learned what their NWEA score means. They also looked at the history of their NWEA scores from last year to this year. They learned what their strengths are on NWEA, what their weaknesses may be, and they use that information to then make goals for what we want to work on this year in language arts.
Students have learned a lot from this lesson.
I learned if I was above or below or in a grade NWE average. Like if you're doing well in school or if you should practice more things.
The purpose of the lesson was to have students understand what their NWEA score means, not just about them as an individual, but about also how they compare to the rest of the class and the rest of the students at their grade level around the district.
You're going to walk over here so that you can see our class.
It is a measure that we look at about all of our students, and it helps us make decisions regarding curriculum, regarding classes students take, and it's a good baseline for students to know so that they can measure their growth and celebrate their success.
This has been Gabe and Colin reporting for Trojan TV.
That concludes this episode of Trojan TV.
You can follow Trojan TV and DMC on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter by searching @EastDMC. We're leaving you with our first wacky weekend weather report.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye.
Now let's switch over to our Trojan TV weekend weather report with Zach.
All right, it looks like it's going to be sunny and cloudy this weekend. Never mind. Looks like it's going to be 94 degrees and snowy. So get out your sleds, but no coats. Now let's switch over to our map. It looks like it's going to be hot in southern Michigan. Okay, never mind. Kane, what's wrong with the map?
It's fine, you're just reading it wrong. Never mind, it's upside down.
So the rain's going up?
No, I meant to say it's raining in the north.
Oh, so the rain's not going up.
No.
Okay then, let's get back to our weather. Alright, looks like there's a wildfire. Wait, never mind. Looks like I'm fired.
Well, that will conclude our Trojan TV Weekend Weather Report.
Wait, what? I'm fired?